Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing really well today. How are you?
I got eaten alive by mosquitoes this weekend. Like they're on like my neck and on my face and stuff. Dude, they're bad. They're
Yeah,
bad. And then I walked through a cute little creek at Bear Valley and it was snow melt, which I realized after I walked through it how cold it was going to be. And that's where I really got eaten alive because duh, that's where all the mosquitoes are. The little creek.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, no, mosquitoes are the worst for that. But I like what you're doing here. Like you got COVID twice. You're like, hold on a minute. I'm not giving West Nile enough love here. I need to get some West Nile in me because I've had this COVID twice is enough with COVID twice.
Don't put that on me. Like, yeah. Yeah, dude. And it's all I could feel. And so I made it maybe like a mile and a half in and I was miserable. And I wasn't even and like and I went out there to like clear my head, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm like I was mad and I just turned around and went back and left.
That was our experience at Caswell Park last summer.
Mhm.
Because we'd heard about it. We I've driven by Caswell Park so many times. I've never been there, right? Lived here for 20 years. I didn't know that it was so bad for mosquitoes, but we got out there and we got lost on that little trail back there about 15 minutes in, and we came back eaten alive. Like my youngest had scabs for over a month from those mosquitoes out there.
Yes. Hi, Brandy. Yeah, well, I always carry sunblock and bug spray in the console of the Jeep. And when I opened the console, I saw uh the sunblock in there, but for some reason I just didn't see the bug spray until after.
Right,
And I
right.
was like, damn it.
Yeah, it's
How was your weekend?
it was challenging.
Ian Riley had to get a new car. He didn't have to, but he chose to get a new car this weekend that has sorry, I'm gonna keep itching at bug bites everywhere.
That's okay. That's okay.
That has less gas
Yeah, I'm
mileage.
scaling down. I'm scaling down because when we got our Explorer 5 years ago when we were a family of four all the time, and we thought we would need an Explorer. And now I'm a family of one half the time and a family of three the other half the time. So a car that gets 17 miles to the gallon in the city doesn't make a whole lot of sense anymore.
Yeah.
But with our refinance, it got paid off, and so I'm for the first time ever, I'm walking around with like this pretty big down payment chip. Um, Oh yeah. And Lodi had their first Pride Festival. Talk about that.
Oh, I saw that you were
Cool.
there. That's cool.
Yeah. But it was just challenging. I mean, I probably went to I know I went to many places with my car, and I didn't leave dejected. I just left knowing more about the car buying experience than I knew before. If that makes sense.
You left a little frustrated.
Frustrated from everywhere, just because I thought that having a bigger chip would go further. But
okay.
If I've done things right, okay. First of all, who's more annoying? Vegetarians, people with their masters, or people that have plug-in cars? Like, which one? Who do you find out more? Who do you find out first that they are
vegetarians?
Vegetarians, right?
Vegetarians.
People with plug-in cars,
because they will sit there. There was one the other day that sat. My girlfriend came in after she was off work and was sitting there, and this guy came down and was a vegetarian. He sat with her, and she looked at me like, "Save me!" Like he would not stop. Just one day a week. Just start with one day a week to see how you feel.
Right. Okay. So you know who else is super insufferable? People with plug-in cars. Because the minute you find a person with a plug-in car, like a vegetarian or somebody that went to Notre Dame, they'll tell you within 5 minutes that they have a plug-in car. And they'll find a way to fit it into any conversation. Be like, hey, I was watching the $1 Million Pyramid on ABC the other night, and I can't believe this happened. They'll be like, yeah, well, I've got a plug-in car, so I was watching it in my plug-in car. Anyway, I think I'm getting a plug-in car.
Okay, my sister and my ex-boyfriend totally got into this disagreement about plug-in cars over Christmas. And I remember him going, I just don't understand how it just doesn't power itself. Well, just like you got to plug your phone in every night, like the battery dies.
That's what I hear.
He was a super smart one, though. But go ahead.
I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, so I'm not going to say what I'm getting. But it looks like I'm getting a car that plugs in, but then also charges while you drive as well. So it's a hybrid.
You're going to be one of those people. You're going to be the hybrid, I got a plug-in car guy.
I'm going to be one of those guys where it's like,
with your Frisbee, with your discs in the back.
That was the first thing I looked at. Was what's the
Can we please get you a bumper sticker that says, I love trees and I hug them?
Yes.
It's a happy little tree and I hugging it.
You know what's funny about that is my buddy and I are actually working on I don't know what kind of a line you would call it, but it's more like shirts and stickers and stuff like that.
Okay.
Around something with trees.
Well, there we go.
So
it's a happy little tree, and I'm gonna hug it.
I don't want to tell you on our stream because I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, you don't want people to steal it. God, yeah, I'm itching everywhere.
I know. Look at you. That's so awesome. So yes, I'm getting. It looks like I'm getting a plug-in car, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I don't want to do anything, but I'm gonna be one of those people where you're like, oh my God, my car gets 30 miles on the highway, and I'll be like, you get 30 on the highway. I only get 41 on the highway, which sounds like a lot, but in the city, I actually get more. I get 43 because my car's charging itself as I'm driving.
Once you get it, we're both going to go fill up the same day, the same time, and we'll see how many tanks of gas I go through before you do.
Oh God, minimum 2 or 3. if I do this right, I'll get 43 miles to the gallon.
Yep, good for you. That's like triple my car. That's cool.
So my car, you know what my car's gonna look like?
Can you fit in it? You're so tall.
I know. It's actually the car that I'm getting is a pretty roomy car. I don't want to say what it is yet because I don't want to jinx myself. It's not a fancy car. I just don't want to jinx myself because I get anxiety that like I've got something really awesome set up and then I mention it and then it like crumbles, you know? So
yeah.
I don't want to say anything right now. But I was thinking about it. Your car and my car are like an alcoholic versus somebody who can drink in moderation. Like your Jeep is like, I mean, tank stand.
Yep.
My car is gonna be like, can we have a glass of wine?
Yours is the O'Douls. And I got an 805 over here.
Yeah. You're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. But yeah.
Can we name it that? O'Doul?
Okay. O'Doul's has to be the last name because every car I've ever had has been named Wanda. So
I know a couple of people told me to name my Jeep Wanda, and I'm like, I can't do it because it's Ian's. That's Ian. What Ian names his Jeep.
Wanda O'Doul's. We'll work on it. Oh, so Lodi Pride had their first Pride Festival this weekend.
Okay, how was it? I saw that you were there.
Really cool, really cool. They did it at a brewery, and I'm blanking on the name of the brewery now, and I feel really bad about that. But they did it at a brewery.
Is it Lodi Brewing Company?
Was it Lodi Brewing Company?
Is it right there on the corner downtown? Really nice, has an outdoor patio.
It was not downtown.
It wasn't downtown? Okay.
No, it was off of Industrial.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll look it up.
But they had the back patio area. It was almost like a back parking lot area. They had fenced off.
It wasn't Lodi Beer Company? Okay.
I think so. I just can't remember. But the
other ones they have is I.R.L Beer Works. That I.R.L Beer Works on Sacramento Street, 5 Window Beer Company on Locust Street, and Lodi Beer Company on School Street. But go ahead.
Man, it's gonna. That's I'll
okay.
But anyway,
Highwater Brewery.
There it is. Okay. So anyway, yeah, they had what they had. They had like 15 tents going on in the back. It was their first one they ever had. They had some live music up there. They had some comedians up there. Lots of water. Everyone stay hydrated. The brewery inside had to be loving it because they had a line all the way down the sidewalk for just the brewery.
What was the mask situation like?
Like 50-50.
So weird because up here, nobody's really been wearing masks for a while.
Right.
And then Memorial Weekend, it was like 80% masked. We're like, where do all these masked people come from? They tourists. No, you know what I mean? No, I'm not mad at them. If you want to wear a mask, you want to wear a mask. It just, it was noticeable Memorial Weekend for some reason.
Yeah, we wanted to go up there and visit you guys. We wanted to save you guys from yourself. So we wore masks.
Thank you.
No, I was actually, it's funny you asked that because when I was doing the car thing yesterday, I was asking this guy, Sean, I was asking him what they were going to do when June 15th rolled around, because you realize in 8 days, California lifts its mask mandate.
Yeah, and that's why it surprised me about Memorial Weekend as well, is because everybody's starting to open up, and then now everybody was wearing masks. It was weird. When the previous weekends it wasn't like that at all.
And that's where I was asking the guy yesterday, I said, what do you guys plan on doing on the 15th when the mask mandate goes away and there's just no more masks? Because yesterday, to look at the car, to get in the car, everything was like, open the car door, back away, get up, look in, back away, go over, everything was like distanced and everything, right? And he said, come the 15th, it's just like masks off and and I said, so like everything we're doing right now on the 15th, you just won't. I was like, yep.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's like, I thought that there would be like a slow ramp down, like the 15th, no masks, but we still recommend this,
No,
So-
the places that I used to go to that used to have big signs on the front that said mask mandate, they're all taken down up here now already.
I went to my first place I went to where masks were optional was a Starbucks. And I can't remember what city I was in, but it said masks optional. And I walked in. I said, I'm just curious, like because it said masks optional if you're vaccinated. I said, I'm just curious, like, are you checking vaccine cards? I said, I'm vaccinated. I'm happy to show it to you. That's why I don't have a mask on. I said, but like, how do you police that? And she goes, we don't. It's the honor system. We just hope that you're being honest.
Yeah, there's been one place up here the whole time that has a huge sign right at the door that says, we cannot legally make you wear a mask.
Right.
And then there's the gas station now just has what you have, the one that says if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear one.
Right. And so that's why I think the 15th is going to be an odd day for me, because it's just going to be an odd day where like.
And I got COVID twice, so it was all working.
Right. But like, so on the 14th,
stupid.
On the 14th, we're just doing this, and then on the 15th, we're just not doing this. If we're vaccinated.
So happy Father's Day to you. No masked Father's Day. See, you guys always get your way. We had a mask up Mother's Day. Garbage.
Yeah, we take them where we can get them. We take them where we can get them.
So my ex-husband's cool. He gets really upset with me when I slam him on the live stream. He's a cool guy. But anyway, remember I told you I gave him kind of a hard time about not doing anything for me for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Well, I put it away. So the last time he was here, he gives me a frame that says mom of me and the two kids. And I swear to you, he went and found the worst picture of me that's ever been taken in the history of the world.
The one that we took together at the restaurant?
That's the worst one. But now, this one is with my two children in a frame that says mom. How do I not have that out? It's like he does it on purpose. Like he wants me to stare at this ugly pic of me. When
Right.
we were married before, and I used to get mad at him that he didn't have a lot of photos of me online, he always would post the worst ones, man.
But now that they put it in a frame with your kids and mom on it, like you can't get rid of it.
No.
Right. I have a 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot black and white framed picture of my dead dad in my garage because my mom had no place for it, but you can't throw it away. So she gave it to me and said, there you go. You'll find a place for it. I can't throw it away either. So now it hangs in the garage.
I'm thinking about just replacing it with a different photo and seeing if he even notices. Because it's that bad.
Live stream, I think he has a pretty good clue as to where to look first when he comes
And
to visit next time.
I even looked at him. I go, did you do this or did Jennifer do this? Jen's his girlfriend. And he's like, I did. And I looked at him like, yeah, because even Jen wouldn't do that to me. There's no way she would have chosen that photo of me.
So do we not get to see it on the stream?
No, because I think I hid it. Hold on. I did.
We're gonna get to see it. Yeah, no, I think a decorative frame is a phenomenal idea. I think you get the decorative frame though, and then you let them choose the picture, right? Like, at least in an instance like this, I don't know how that would work. I picked out for Mother's Day one year. I mean, I did this like day of, but I did a day of because we shared a bank account when I made purchases. Like, it was one of those like, why did you buy something at Things Remembered? And then be like, well, it was because it was a present. Anyway, so I did it day of, and I took the picture day of. So I knew that it was going to be an awesome picture, but then I also had the frame made that day too. But yeah, I think when it comes to picture frames, maybe.
No, I already put it away somewhere. Maybe in 8 o'clock. Maybe I could find it by 8 o'clock. I don't know where I put it.
Okay. I'm really glad you were back because I was talking about picture frames for about 45 seconds. Love
All
that
right.
part's over.
Me and my kids are gonna go do a car picnic on their way to school.
All right. Well, have fun.
I will have fun. I have to go drop off my key at the other job that I quit this weekend. Did we talk about that yet?
No.
It was time.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll talk about it later, maybe.
Wow, just so many things happening this weekend.
I know.
Happy Monday, jazz hands!
Yay! And then I'll try to find that picture that he brought. It's so ugly.
Yeah.
All right, I'll find it.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you, Nate.
Bye, guys.
Bye.